Yeah.
This is it from Mama Kate.
The countdown begins.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
I'm
So
ready.
excited for you.
Yeah,
good,
I'm
good,
ready to meet
good,
this
good,
baby.
Good.
And two portions of northern New England and the Canadian Maritime provinces. It's out of our hair, but we're still getting the cold winds coming down from the north and west around the backside of that low, and that's what we've been feeling today. But the pattern is going to change quite noticeably. Tomorrow's our transition to the warmer air, and then by Wednesday and Thursday, summer-like temperatures really start to settle in. Your wind speeds right now, again, it's northwest winds. These are sustained winds. These are not gusts. We're still in the 15 to 20 mile an hour range. Right now, sustained winds at 20 at the airport, 20 in Dover as well, 14 in Trenton, and gusts still topping 30 miles an hour in spots, although the winds will die down a bit as the sun goes down tonight. Dew points 40s. When you're talking 40s, this is very, very dry air. So dew points are low. Humidity is very low and should stay low tomorrow. But watch how it starts to climb. Here's a look at how it will feel as far as dew point is concerned. Tomorrow, we're still in the pleasant range. By Wednesday, we start to creep up to steamy. And by Thursday, almost bordering on oppressive with dew points headed into the 60s. Through the day Thursday, and it will stay very steamy on Friday as well. So here's the pattern. The jet stream lifting off to the north. This is a very typical summertime pattern we get when we get that big Bermuda high that likes to sit off the coast of the Atlantic Ocean. It pumps in the heat and humidity, all the moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. Usually we see this kind of pattern develop in July or August, not often in May, but that's exactly what we'll feel. The heat is on, especially Wednesday and Thursday. So let's talk about our first 90-degree day. The forecast high on Wednesday hitting 90. The average first day in the 90s is May 29th, and we're talking May 17th. So a little bit ahead of schedule here, and it's not just one 90-degree day. It's not just one blowtorch day, and then we're back to more comfortable conditions. We're in the 90s on Thursday as well. Both of those days within 2 degrees of records. Overnight, mainly clear, less wind, pretty comfy. 53 degrees will be our low. Your Tuesday's mostly sunny, nice and warm. A beautiful day tomorrow. Tomorrow, the heat has not quite arrived. The winds die down, just a nice breeze in the afternoon. Tomorrow's the day to now over the Canadian Maritime provinces. That's what brought us the wind today. So the rotation around that low brought in the cold winds from the north and west. It wasn't a cold day, but the winds very, very strong. We had wind gusts over 30 miles an hour all day, but you can see now those winds have certainly backed off, just down to about 5 to 10 miles an hour all across the area, and that's what we'll feel tomorrow. So the winds have subsided, but now the temperatures are on their way up, and we're talking well above average. We go from well below to well above. Now tomorrow's a great day. Tomorrow's when we transition from that cool pattern we've been in to a nice warm pattern, and tomorrow sunny skies, warm temperatures, but not too hot, low humidity, and a light breeze. A top 10 weather day. This is one of those days you just want to save and come back to in the middle of winter. But it's just going to keep on heating up from there. The jet stream lifting to the north, and what that's going to do is usher in a very typical summer-like pattern for us. What we tend to see in July and August around here is a big high that sets up offshore. Bermuda high, I like to call it kind of a heat pump, and the winds around the western flank of that high tend to come out of the Gulf of Mexico. So that brings all that warmth and humidity right into the East Coast, and that's what we'll be feeling Wednesday and Thursday this week. Our first 90-degree day is forecast to be Wednesday. Wednesday's high 90. That's a little bit above schedule, but a little bit ahead of schedule, I should say. The average first day in the 90s around here is May 29th. Looks like we'll be about 12 days early on that one, and both Wednesday and Thursday will be approaching records. So our forecasted high on Wednesday, 90 degrees. The record is 92. Thursday's the hottest day of the week, 92 degrees the daytime high. The record is 94. And keep in mind, the definition we use for a heat wave around here in Philadelphia is 3 days straight in the 90s. We'll be pretty close on Friday, very close to a heat wave, even here only in mid-May. So overnight tonight, very comfy, less wind, 53 degrees your overnight low. For tomorrow, just beautiful, mostly sunny, nice and warm, but low humidity. Your high right